Hey guys, Taylor with GammaEdge here, coming at you with a quick market status for Tuesday, March 7th. Here is our general disclaimer. Give this a read when you've done so. Let's move on. So here, looking at the tick US model, first thing you should notice, we did have a rollover of the cumulative tick. Started losing the short-term moving average ribbons kind of midway through the session. It's typically a take profit sign if you're trading the cumulative tick. Not a ton else to say here. We saw a little bit of filter tick selling throughout the session. New highs actually did outpace new lows. And right now we are kind of trapped just in the longer term moving average ribbon. So for the bears, we want to see a further waterfall lower below the longer term moving average ribbon. And for the bulls, vice versa, we do want to see a chop sideways to a reclaim of the trend. Looking at the tick ARCX model, again, lost our moving average ribbon, headed lower, however, right with the with the longest term moving average ribbon. Important for the bears to hold this level. If we do lose this level, then I would suspect further selling. Looking at the SPY Gamma dashboard from this morning, one thing we did note is we did see a shift in delta, starting to see more green poke through. However, the plus Gex was right at 405, saying if we didn't see a shift higher in this, not likely, but is harder for price to move higher. 400 is still the obvious key massive kind of liquidity level on this time zone. So again, tomorrow going to be important to see with the action that we did get today, what plus Gex does and kind of how the deltas do change, if they do change at all. Now moving back to review and price action. Again, just daily chart right in the middle of the range. We did fail for you Fibonacci people out there. Failed at the golden box today. That's 50%, 61% retrace. Coincidence or not, I do not know. However, middle of the range is where we did fail, kind of chopping right around the middle. This was the supply zone that we did hit on last night in the open mic. Hourly chart again, you can see we failed right at the top of the demand zone. Now we're just right in the middle of it. The bears, we do want to see a loss of this demand zone more or less down here. Then we would retrace back down to the swing lows. Bulls, we do want to continue to chop around the zone and eventually push higher into the swing highs on the daily time frame. Here with the S&P on the 2-minute chart, again, just kind of showing the chop action that we have here. Throwing on our gamma levels, this was the 10 a.m. run. You can see how far it extended above plus Gex that we did get. We're talking about if we didn't see a shift higher in plus Gex, likely to revert back down. This is what we got. Just from a technical point of view, you could see the double top that was developing, clean kind of, I guess you can call it a neckline for those out there that know that stuff, and then again, further selling down. Now looking at a few specific stock setups here, we had positive trends is similar to the Twitter post we had tonight, talking about, if we don't see a push higher of the transition level, often we do see a reversion back down to 0 Gex. Similar example there. TSM, the specific example we did talk about. So if you want to see more about that, go look at the Twitter post we have. However, more or less same concept that we just hit on in BABA. Looking at Intel, again, right around positive trends. Kind of saw a break and a retest of this level, that being a positive trends, good risk to reward spot there. Had to move down to 0 Gex, again, then consolidation right at 0 Gex, and further down to COTMP we pushed. J&J here, just want to hit here just to respect that we did see around 0 Gex throughout the session. I will admit with the price action that we did see in the SPY, it'd be hard to take kind of a move higher off of 0 Gex for J&J. However, potential scout move for you there, just pattern recognition showing you guys. Here's Coinbase. Again, the move that we saw throughout the session was a test of 0 trans, then ultimately a failure. Great risk to reward trade there. Now moving on to the index, this is 5 p.m. script. This is our best guess of what the levels will look like before we get overnight updates here. SPY flirting right with positive trends, SPX in the middle of the range, and Qs is right at positive trends. So what I'm looking at Qs is, do we get some kind of failure, maybe a failure, retest, and a move back down to 0 Gex. So just potential if-then statements. Moving on to stock specific, we have Amazon right at 0 Gex. We have NVIDIA right at positive trends. We have Google right at plus GEX. Again, keep in mind what we've been saying about plus GEX getting extended, plus GEX not moving higher, what that means for price. Last one is coin. We're right at 0 GEX. Potential move here is we do find supportive action at plus GEX and a move back up to positive trends. However, we need to see obviously the general market price action support this and push higher in plus GEX. So with that, hopefully that rundown was helpful about what the setup was going into today, what price action, what happened, why it happened around the key levels, and then potential setups into tomorrow. So with that, see y'all in the room tomorrow, and best luck. Bye.